Hi everyone, it's me Tak here for another video on my channel. This time we're gonna do a small guide on Sona. If you people don't know me, I'm actually a master player. I have like 1 million points on Sona. I play a lot. So I'm gonna explain everything on the champion, build rune, and her ability first. So her first ability, we're gonna speak about the passive first. So the passive, it's every time you get stacks from the Q and the W, you get ability haste from it. And when it's full stack, so you have 120, yeah. You get when you get bonus stacks, it will make you uh, have less cooldown on your next ultimate. You will get your ultimate faster. So the ability haste is only for non-ultimate spells, so the Q, the W, and the E. So about the Q spell, it's fire 2 thing that deal damage to the champion that next to you. If there is only one champion, it's the one. It will target champion first, and it will target the one who are the closest to you. If there is enemy here, and I'm in range, I will target these two. And you can see I have some stacks. Every time a Q spell hits, I get a stack of Acelando. If I hit 2, so I get 2 stacks. If I hit 1, I get only 1 stacks of the passive. So I get like 5 haste now because I have 10. It's half and 1 for haste. Also the Q spell give bonus damage on the next auto attack. Just have okay, so another thing. So the next auto attack, I already did like extra damage. You can see extra AP damage, and it give also to your ally. So you can see it gets an extra damage of on hit next auto. It also work on turret. If I have my next, oh wait, I have to clear it. It's my other passive. So I will deal like, yeah, yeah, I did more. So you know the Q spell can be used if you want to push. You have like ally with you, like tuk tuk tuk, and they hit the turret. You can give them like emperor attack, and they will deal the damage to the turret. So you can use your Q spell actually to push turret. But that's all for the Q spell actually. You can see I have another passive, but I will talk later about it. The other spell is the W. It's give you healing, you can see, and a small shield on you. And this thing fire healing to the person who has the lower HP. It will heal him. The range is quite big, you can see. And also, when I enter the aura, the red aura, it gives a shield to everyone who go in this aura. If like there's other ally, they all get it. And every time you heal someone, it gives you 1 stack of Acelando. And when the shield break, or is close to break, like you need to have 110 damage. It depends on the level and the AP you have. It depends on the shield actually. No, it's, yeah, 105, okay. And it gives you a stack if it's close to break, we can say. About the E, it's you get a move speed for quite a long time. You can see I have a move speed and then it's gone. Then I use it, it just move speed actually. And it gets a halo, a purple halo. When I go close to an ally, it gives also the move speed. But how it works? You can see that the move speed is long on Sona. And the moment when you hit someone, you will get the move speed. But when the circle is over, the move speed still here. It's like if you give it to someone, you will end it at the same time because it's like how can I say? It continue when it's over. It's maybe more. But it's just move speed actually, it's not a lot to say about the E. About the ultimate, so the ultimate is a long bean like this. And everyone you hit, they will have to, they are stunned and they have to dance. So it's quite strong. I do some damage. There is not much to say that it's... Actually, when you play Sona with the ultimate, you have to wait that the enemy don't use dash and everything. So when you see, they cannot dodge it because you have to canalize. You can see like there is a small canalization time. You cannot flash ult, like it doesn't work. So don't try to do tricks with Sona, it doesn't work. It's bad actually. And if you flash ult, enemy can just flash out and dodge your ult. And maybe just dash like Lee Sin or other thing. You have to be sure to hit the ultimate because it have long cooldown. Even with the passive that give cooldown reduction at the end, it's still bad thing. Sona also have another passive. You can see there is small thing under my HP. When I do a spell, it's charging. And when I get my third, I have I'm boosted. You can see I'm purple here. And when I get blue, I'm blue. No, I'm red. I'm green. And so you have like 3 bonus auto AA. Which AA deals something like the purple one. You can see it's move speed, and so when you hit someone, it slows them. The purple one, it gives heal, and when you hit someone, it deals less damage and it's smaller. But I mean, it's useless, I think, to be smaller. But I don't know, it's still something. And the Q is the damage, so when you hit, you deal more damage. So that's a second passive from Sona. Most of the time people use the passive of the green one because to stop the burst of the enemy, which is broken. So they deal like 20 or 30 percentage damage less. But actually the slow is quite strong. Like 50 slow is quite broken. People don't really know about it, but I mean if Tryndamere go on you, Ikarim or other thing, if you can slow them, they're kinda doom, because the slow is broken against them. But most of the time you will use the green one. It quite depends. But yeah. Other thing about Sona, you have something, a small combo that I mean people know about it. It's when you AA, you see you AA and then you Q, so you AA and you can launch the passive. It only works if you have 2 stacks. Cause you can do, oh, thank you. You can do with other thing. Because if you do it with just one, it doesn't work. It's only one AA. You can do with E also. It's like it depends which passive you want to launch on the enemy. Sona is a lot about choosing what gonna do. Do I need to slow? So I'm gonna do this to slow. Do I need damage less? So I'm gonna do the green thing. And it's more like dodge everything. Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, we can say as I said, the Q spell. Actually, I'm just gonna can see the Q. As I said, deal more damage. So if you want to do a lot of damage to retreat, you're gonna auto and then Q to get the passive, and you see that's a lot of damage actually. It's because I don't have CS, they don't deal a lot, but in late game, when you do the trick with the AA plus passive, it deals a lot of damage on turret. So about the build on Sona, I have a small thing. So every time you just go spell shift. Always, it's the best option with a health potion, but we don't care. Always, always. Don't go the Targon thing. Well, I don't know this thing. Relic shield is shit. Bad. Next, in the first back, you will go tier always first, even before boss. So why go tier on Sona? It's because Sona actually have a lot of mana issue. That's why you go tier to have a lot of mana. It combo well with mana flow ban. I will talk later about the rune. Yeah, but you don't finish the tier. You just take it for the mana, the bonus mana it gives. It's actually a lot. That's kinda mandatory on Sona. After that, you take boots if you don't play inspiration. I play magic boots, so I don't have to build boots. But oh fuck, I'm not in shop. You just take rank 1 boots ASAP because most of the time it's cool to have boots so you can dodge some of the enemy in lane. After that, you will go for Moonstone or Shurelia by going bundle Mirror first and Ruby. You try to take Fairy's Charm, Tome, and Ruby the faster you can. You cannot don't care about Kindle. Kindle Gem. It don't give lot of HP. It give ability Ace, but ability Ace in early is it's bad because you don't have mana to spam it actually. Yeah, you go this far. Me, I go always Moonstone because I love Moonstone. But I know in some case Shualia is good because in small fight or fight you need to go in. Shurelia is better because you can engage or disengage really fast. But it's only on short fight, and I prefer to play long fight with Moonstone. It's felt better. But I know situationally is better Shurelia, but Moonstone overall is fine, and I think the best option. After you take your mythic, so in this case I go Moonstone. Uh, most of the time you go Boots. But if they have like full AD enemies, go play it. It's good because it's still fine to be a bit tanky. Same with Mercury, full AP enemy, you can go Mercury. But most of the time you go Ionia. I don't really look if they have a lot of AD and everything. Ionia are quite good on Sona because of the cooldown reduction it gives. So for the second item, it depends of the enemy comp and your ally comp. So most of the time you will go counter heal by starting with Oblivion Orb. Counter heal is broken, but please stop doing counter heal in every fucking game. You have to face something that actually heal a lot. I mean, if you face Atrox, Silas, Lee Sin, you need, but still, if you see someone like Draven just going Eclipse, don't just go Shamtech just for someone building Eclipse. You need to have at least some healing in enemy team. Yeah, it's hard to tell when or when not building counter. Just if enemy have something that heal a lot, only. If they don't have healing, you go either way of Staff of Flowing Water or Ardent. It depends a lot of your ally comp this time. So you go most of the time Staff, because Staff is good on Sonic with cooldown reduction, ability power, and it proc on every shield you give. So imagine you have some ally. They all gonna have the staff. You can see they're all blue. They have the staff. That's why the staff is actually broken on Sona, and she also gets the thing of the staff. But if your team actually have a lot of attack speed carry like Kindred, Mastery, Jinx, Vayne, but it's super rare to have. Oh, you also have Kale, but you only build Ardent when it's the carry is attack speed. Use attack speed. If most of the team is AP and like to have CDR, you go staff. But in some case you go Ardent. It's hard to explain. It depends a lot, but yeah. I mean, if you see Kale is like 1v9 the game, go Ardent. But if you see like you have Jinx, but Jinx is okay, not that strong. You have Akali and Sylas, you go staff. Just know that the Ardent is actually useless on Sona because giving attack speed and on it is bad, and staff give good stat on her. Okay, that's all for the second item. Third item, you go Watchful Warstone. It's broken. It gives CDR, everything. It's broken. You can have pink. It's not upgrade. You can have one more ward and everything. Just go Warstone. Don't try to. But you have to be level 30. I I don't know what to say. Yeah, have to be level a certain level and have the super item finish. That's why it don't. It's not this. But yeah, it's broken. You can store pink in it. On Sona, it's kinda mandatory to take it. It's broken on every champion, every support. Because it's only an item you can build on support. And about last item, you still have your tier and you better upgrade it so you get the Seraph Embrace. Seraph Embrace just give mana, CDR, everything that Sona kinda love, so it's okay. Situation in some game, you might wanna go Zonia because Rengar is focusing you, one-shotting you every game. I'm not fan of Zonia, I will never build it, but just telling you that it's an option if they have like annoying AD. Why not taking Zonia to survive? But the problem is if an assassin is going or on your IDC, you have Zonia, you're like, ah, cool. I can Zonia, but my ADC can't, so he died, and you're kinda useless alone. You're not gonna carry, that's why Zonia is not something I will do. Sometime you can go Michael. It's actually great against heavy AP comp, make you a bit tanky, but you will take it because enemy actually have something, a CC that need to be purified. Actually, I never can build it, but I know it's something that why not. I know high other Sona player build it sometime. Is not that bad actually. That's all for the build. I will go for the run on Talk a bit about Sona matchup. So I take the data from game in League of Legends and every Elo. So most of it's in silver gold data. So there is things that I'm not so agree. I mean, in Master, Lux and Zyra will be more in fine or good, or other thing like Zerat will be strong. It's Sona is strong against. Sona is bad against. It's a good matchup. So Misfortune support is dog shit actually. Just the fact he spoke. Most of the thing here you can see it's spoke or thing that counter tank. And Sona is actually great against spoke because of the healing. The small damage that Ash will do, she can heal. Same with Misfortune. Yumi actually is super weak these days, so that's why she's here. But still, Sona always was a counter of Yumi. Same with Zera, she heal too much. Morgana is. I know it's in low elo, it's actually strong, but for me, Morgana is just bad. You just have to dodge and not play the lane and go for the scaling. Karma is poke, so that's why Sona destroy them. Braum is actually bad. Braum is good against tanks, that's why Sona is actually great versus. Alistar, you can just play like super safe, he cannot reach you, and when you try something, you just have to ult the ADC, so he cannot join, heal your ally, and most of the time you will win. Sona is actually a good counter of Enchanter because of Caster. So because she scale more than them, so she just have to refuse the lane. Twitch is more something like early to. He can actually roam a lot. That's a problem for Sona, but it's fine. Same with Pantheon, it doesn't scale, Sona scale a lot, she just have to play safe. She outscale Nami. Pyke is actually strange, because Sona is fine against Pyke, even if Pyke destroys Sona in lane, and she can just out-roam Sona, which is a big counter of Sona to just go roaming, because Sona is bad at roaming. But the fact he just get outscaled so much by Sona. So if your ally, if you ping a lot of your ally like, oh, it's dangerous, and your ally are not fucking dumb, most of the time you win against Spike because he will try to just in late game come and Q you. You just ult him and he's like, ha, I'm dead, and he cannot do anything. Thresh it gets outscaled. Rakan is actually good. I mean in high elo it's easy. If you play good, Rakan just gonna try to come in team fight, you ult him, and he's dead. It's just like Pyke, actually. The scaling of Sona is too good against Rakan. About Senna, actually you can win against Senna in lane. It's a bit 50-50. Because you can destroy Senna in lane, it's kind of strange because Senna is actually the only support that can outscale Sona. Because, but it's more like in super late games that she outscales Sona. So it's most of the time doesn't happen. Taric is rare. Sona scale more than Janna. Same Pike Notice is the same. Actually, Leona is a bit dangerous, but it's still fine. In high elo, when you play good, you can just you never get catched by Leona. You play behind your ADC, and when he gets the ult or the E, you're just gonna ult and everything. It's kinda like Alistar. Bard is a problem because he can roam. Renata, I think it's in low elo because Sona don't play so much safe. Zilean is scaling. Vel'Koz is because mage in low elo must be great, but in high elo, actually, it like Zerat. It's poke and you can just heal it. Seraphine, yeah, strange. So yes, Soraka actually have a better early. That's the thing with Seraphine, and Seraphine have a better ultimate. That's why people don't really know to dodge in silver. That's why Seraphine is actually good. But when The more you grind, the more Seraphine is useless, and Sona is stronger on support. Soraka is just super strong in early, kinda like Janna, but if you don't go late game, you cannot doomed against Soraka. Blitz is now as one of the best counter of Sona, it actually is. It's so hard to play against him. You have to play super safe and you cannot have prio or anything. You're just this bitch of Blitz. So when you have to dodge his E, so you don't have to play much. You outscale him, but still dangerous. Same with Maokai. Maokai is kinda like Pantheon, but it's better actually. He don't have much range, you just have to play safe. But if he hits you or flash, you're dead. Braum is because it's a mage. You actually have to not stick together in team. In Master is actually a really good matchup to play because you will heal all this damage, but in silver or gold, people will just get caught and take everything. You won't be able to heal them. Rel is not playable. It's FF. Go next. Open. Same with Amumu. They have so much engage. You cannot do anything. See, in high, in low, elo, everywhere. This matchup are cancer. Lux and Zyra is actually because of silver, gold is super hard to play against them. I know, but in master they are rare and actually good matchup because people notice how to play, how to dodge, so it's fine. And for the last part, I will talk about the synergy of ADC. It's in all elo. It's more like silver gold, I think, too, but it might be the same in Halo. I don't really know. I know Nila is actually so good. Just play Nila with Sona. It's so broken. So why Nila is broken is because it gives XP and the XP and the fact the healing is boost. It's the best ADC for Sona is Nila just because of it. She's so good. I'm really fan of it. Nothing to say more. That's XP and bonus healing, and she makes Sona scale faster. So it's broken. Lucian, it's because whenever you hit something, E, W, Q, it will trigger this passive, so we will deal more damage. It's quite strong. Not a lot of people actually know it, only Sona main actually know it, but even Lucian are like, oh no, don't play Sona. It's broken. Tristana is because she scale well, but you don't have to play aggro in lane, you have to go for the scaling. Most of Tristana will go in, sadly. That's why it's not in best tier. But still, Tristana good scaling, you just have to peel her from the enemy and she will just destroy the game. Seraphine Sona is well-known combo. It's because shield, they cannot die, double ult, it's broken, they're super safe. They just need a carry, something like in red Vigo or the thing that can actually do damage in the game. But combo is great. There is because she like Enchanter and the fact that Sona give heal and shield actually triggers this passive. Jhin is kinda safe. Kovmon is hyper carry, you just have to peel him. Miss 14 is because of the ult. If you ult with Sona, Miss 14 can ult on it and kill them. Varus can do the same with Jhin, they're safe, they're safe and they can farm quite fine. Can do the same with Ezreal, but Ezreal have other issue. Samira, it's kinda strange actually. It was strange for me to see her here, but I think is the fact she can ult and you keep her alive. She can carry with that, but most of the time Samira need tanky support like Kalista. That's why Kalista is here. Twitch is hyper carry. There are better support for him, but still Sona is cool. Vayne is because they scale together. Ash It's kinda bad because no synergy actually. Kai'Sa need a tank too. Something that can CC for a passive. Sona only have it on the ultimate. Caitlyn need prio in early. Sona don't have it. Jinx needs something. The thing is, too much scaling is actually bad lane. If you face Nautilus Spike or something, you're gonna get destroyed. Sivir is doesn't really exist right now. Draven needs something early too. Sona is not early. Kalista need a tank, like I said. Xayah, I don't know. People still play Xayah. Ezreal is actually, I think he's here because a lot of people are like, oh fuck, he plays Sona, I'm gonna go first time Ezreal. And they run down because they don't know how to play it. And in Silver Gold, people don't know how to hit you with Ezreal. And Aphelios is like the worst ADC. I think the synergy with Sona is actually fine, but the thing is, it have like no